Hi guys, today we get to begin the rubber band activity. So you're going to open this OneDrive document. It's going to open a Word document that you can edit directly on, and then you'll be able to submit your changes to Schoology. So we'll open this up. You should see two pages. The first page is asking all about our plan, then we'll make a hypothesis and plan our materials and procedures. Now, here's the plan. I wrote it. It's pretty short, but it tells you what you need to know for the rest. Let me zoom in. You will be pulling rubber bands that are hooked to a ruler to different stretch lengths. So you're going to try stretching one not very much and shooting it to see how far it goes. And then you're going to stretch it further, measure the distance it can travel, stretch it even further, and see if there is a relationship between how far you stretch it and how far it goes. So what you're going to do is use that change you plan to make and the thing you plan to observe, and you're going to write that as a testable question. So you'll type right in this box, will changing, and you'll finish the question yourself. Remember, you're not inventing your own project here. You are using this plan and preparing for what we're going to do together by asking a testable question. Then you're going to identify our variables and type right in these boxes. What is the independent variable that we are going to change? What is the dependent variable that we are going to observe and measure? And what are all of the things that you think it will be important for us to keep exactly the same from trial to trial? You will list many things in this box. Then we're going to do some research. What experience do you already have with rubber bands? Have you ever done a rubber band lab like this? What can you think of from your day-to-day life with maybe elastics or hair bands or rubber bands that you just use all the time? What do you already know? Plus, you should maybe go online and find a fact about rubber or elastic and see what you can learn to help you make an educated hypothesis. Then on the next page, in this space, you're going to write a hypothesis. Remember, a hypothesis is your educated prediction. You're going to use what you remember and what you researched, and you're going to make an if-then statement. If I make this change, then I will observe this specific observation. Make sure to use an if-then statement. Then down here, you are going to be highlighting the materials that you choose to use. Remember, there's some things in here that you probably will not be using, so I only want you to highlight the things that you know will be necessary for this lab. And then you're going to come down here to the procedures and put these procedures in order. I'm going to give you a hint right now. Gathering your materials is what you're going to want to do first. So this is where you'll put your number 1, and you'll number the rest of them. I'm thinking of some different ways that you could choose to edit this. When you choose to highlight these, you could double tap the word and then highlight it with these highlighting settings. This is just an example. You may not need a thermometer for this lab. You also could choose draw, and if you choose draw, you could actually select a highlighter and draw right on your screen. This might be a good opportunity to use the stylus that you use, or the stylus we gave you. Also, down here, when you need to put these in order, rather than typing the number 1, you could choose to write the numbers. Make sure that I can read what those numbers are, but you're welcome to draw instead. All right, so you will just be finishing the first 2 pages of this lab so that you're ready to actually do this rubber band experiment when we're together.